Well, guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, I appreciate the support. Guys, listen, I'm going to talk about a story I covered, I think about 2.5, 3 weeks ago out here in Houston. And it involved a trans person that did one of the most craziest, disturbing crimes ever caught on a Ring doorbell cam or a house cam or a pole cam, wherever this was caught at. And when I showed a picture of this person, you guys will remember the story, those that have been with me long enough. This person right here had their first court arraignment today, appearance in court. This person is a man, but identifies as a woman, Karon Fisher, 20 years old. This person right here, if you guys remember in the story I did, this person was went through a neighborhood, saw somebody she didn't know. That's the key, guys. They found out she didn't know this man. Ran this man over with a car, ran him down, then backed up over the dude, pulled off. The reason why, and then this person came back sometime later, some minutes later, where people were out there trying to tend to this body that's been run over twice, comes back to the scene while people were recording on their phones, flipped this man already run over twice over onto his back, kisses this man, this stranger, slits his throat, that's been discovered, and then stabs him 7 or 8 times, and then jumps off like Peter Pan and runs out of the complex. Now, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that they talked about today in court and let you see this person. And I want to see if you picked up on something in this news article. This news video that I want to talk about when we get back. Take a look.
A 20-year-old is behind bars accused of running over a man twice and then stabbing him.
Karon Fisher was in court today for a bond hearing. Anayeli Ruiz joins us live from Southeast Houston off Woodridge near I-45 with the latest on this case. Anayeli.
Well, that's right. It happened here at this complex. Prosecutors, tell us the victim was actually walking home from his mail when he was hit by a complete stranger, they say. And of course, we want to warn you, the following details are very disturbing. 20-year-old Karon Fisher, you see here in the orange jumpsuit, was in the 230 District Court today for a bond hearing on a murder charge.
It was shocking when I saw it.
Prosecutors working this case say the way Fisher killed the victim was pretty gruesome.
The brutality is probably the worst I've ever seen in my 10 years at the DA's office.
They say Fisher, who in court documents is identified as a male, intentionally ran over 64-year-old Stephen Anderson with a vehicle Fisher had stolen, and it was all caught on camera.
The video shows the defendant running over the complainant, targeting him, and then reversing over him. And then she crashes the vehicle into an apartment complex.
But prosecutors say Fisher allegedly took it a step further.
Gets out, walks up with the knife, she turns his body over, straddles him, and then she kisses him, and then slits his throat and stabs him somewhere between 7 and 10 times. And then she gets up and walks away.
As for why Fisher would allegedly do this, well, prosecutors are still trying to figure that out, but they believe mental health and drugs may have played a factor.
Originally, I thought there may be some type of relationship between the complainant and the defendant, but what we know at this point is that there was no relationship. It was complete strangers. So that made it even more shocking and horrific.
Prosecutors say Fisher is facing another charge for assaulting a nurse while at the hospital.
My understanding is she was taken to Bentob, and they were trying to restrain her, and she had kicked one of the nurses that was there.
And Fisher is at the Harris County Jail on a $900,000 bond for the murder charge for assaulting the nurse and for a prior arrest of evading arrest. Now, of course, the next court hearing is set for July 24th. Reporting live in Southeast Houston, Anayeli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.
Quite a disturbing case. All right. Thank you so much, Anayeli Ruiz.
That's the story of this guy, Karon Fisher. And a few things about this situation. This video we just seen, I got a big issue with. First thing is this. They gave this person a $900,000 bond for killing said victim, Stephen Anderson. May he rest in peace. This guy was a retired guy, from his job, just enjoying his life. He paid his time in society, working like everybody else, and got to a point that a lot of us wish we was at right now, retirement, and he lost his life just going to get his goddamn mail. Just because this guy, and this is the part that cracks me up, this person, Karon Fisher, who's a man, some people get offended about that, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Got a bond. How you got a bond? You do that to somebody. They don't even know if it's mental illness or not. They sit up there scratching their damn heads. Impossible. Impossible. They need to have some type of accountability law that when you do some crazy shit like this and vicious stuff, you got to talk. That's all the information we got out of that person. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Did you see the front of the building? That's why the person came back. Karon Fisher came back, right? That's why they came back that second time, cut his throat, y'all. Flipped him over, kissed him, cut his throat, and then stabbed him multiple times because the car crashed. They couldn't get away. We don't know if it's mental illness or the person was just doing it. I'd have got answers out of that a long time ago. Think about that. How cruel is this? Seriously. I got flack on people saying, hey, man, when I said the people was recording this person doing that. People was like, oh, you ain't got to play here, but still, man. In the video I just showed, a guy stabbed a woman up so bad in New York, blood was on the walls and everything, and people chased after him, at least find out where he went and got a good description of him. These people ain't do nothing but hold the camera. Nobody chased that person when they Peter Panned over the body and levitated around the corner to the land of Never Never Land. Never did that. And it's messed up. But I mean, that's not what this story's about. The reason why I'm bringing this up, how you got a bond for doing something as vicious and cruel as you did, you ain't got an answer for it. And then another thing is all that damage you caused. Car wasn't yours. Smashed the car up. Smashed up the apartment. Somebody was living in that house. Now they displaced. They got to be moved somewhere else. Come on, man. Come on. It's not right. It's not right for anybody, this person or anybody else, to feel as though they can do what they want to do to somebody and do something that requires answers and have it to where the law protects them, the way they can sit up there and just go through the motions in court and keep their fucking mouth shut. It's bullshit. This whole thing is bullshit. That's gruesome. Looking at the article right here, as far as the reason for the deadly attack, it's still unclear. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. I wonder what kind of jail this person's in. Is it in the male part of the jail or the female part? Seriously, why would you even placate to this whole situation? This thing really makes me mad, man. The way he did this guy that didn't know anybody. This could have been anybody walking down the street. Turn your good day into a bad day. What you think about that, man? The barbarians been at the gate. Now they done already made entry. You can get at any given time going outside. This guy was in his neighborhood complex and got killed by a stranger. Nobody want to admit we got real problems out here. I'm telling you. There's a lot of people up there that say they want change, that are in the big tower, but all they doing is skimming off the top like the rest of a lot of other people that say they, that get people's votes. This is craziness, man. You gave somebody a bond that did this shit. Said the prosecution wanted $2 million. How you come up with that? I would have gave them no bond because you already showed you both a public nuisance and a menace to society. But I guess some people don't see it that way. Like I said, this guy, Stephen Anderson, didn't deserve that. And neither would anybody else that would be minding their business and succumb to something like this. When does it end? I tell you never, because not enough people are making noise. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Motherfucker sitting up in, you know what? I'm done. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.